Welcome back to the Untold X. Today we will discover a story of the Chagossian people, weaving together their lived experiences, resilience, and unbroken connection to their homeland. We were born under the rustling palms of Diego Garcia, Peros Banhos, and Salomon. Our ancestors, enslaved Africans and Indian indentured laborers, toiled on coconut plantations, but over generations, we carved out a life of freedom. The ocean fed us, the land cradled us, and our songs carried stories of resilience. We married, raised children, and buried our elders in soil steeped in memory. To outsiders, we were Ilois, meaning islanders, but to each other, we were family. One day, men in uniforms arrived. They spoke of security and progress, but their eyes avoided ours. First, they stopped the supply ships. No flour, no medicine. Our children grew thin. Then, they forbade us from repairing our homes. "You'll leave soon," they said, but where would we go? In 1971, British soldiers rounded up our dogs, our loyal companions, and shot them right in front of us. My daughter clung to her puppy, screaming as they tore it from her arms. "Leave or starve," they warned. When my brother sailed to Mauritius for his wife's surgery, they barred his return. His letters begged, "Don't let them take our land." By 1973, they herded us onto overcrowded ships. We clutched coconuts and photos, but soldiers just tossed them into the sea. "You won't need these," they sneered. In Mauritius, they dumped us on the docks. No homes, no work. We slept in pigsties, our pride crumbling like dry coral. They called us sans-papiers, people without papers. Our children died of shame. They called it sagrin, a sorrow that gnawed bones. In Mauritius, they offered us £20 to sign papers we couldn't read. "Sign here, and you'll never return," a bureaucrat muttered. We refused, but hunger forced many hands. My cousin starved. His last words were, "Diego, Diego." We scrubbed floors for wealthy families who mocked our Creole. "Go back to your rocks," they spat. But how? The British said Chagos was closed. We learned later they'd sold our homeland for a military base. American jets roared over Diego Garcia while we suffocated in slums. In the 1980s, women like Lisa B. Elise stood firm. "I was born there. How dare they call us transient," she roared. We marched on embassies, waving petitions inked with thumbprints. In 2000, a British judge said our expulsion was outrageous, unlawful, but the government overturned it. They feared upsetting the Americans. When the World Court called Chagos Mauritian in 2019, we wept. Finally, someone listened, but the UK scoffed. "Old treaties matter more than your tears." Today, some of us in Mauritius cheer the 2024 sovereignty deal. "Mauritius will save us," they say. But others in Crawley, England fear new masters. "Will Mauritius let us return, or demand passports first?" my nephew asks. The UK's £40 million support bought community centres, not justice. They still bar us from Diego Garcia, where the US hides prisoners and Tamil asylum seekers beg for mercy. We are old now. Our legs ache, but our hearts still beat for Chagos. At night, we whisper stories to grandchildren who've never seen the sea turtles of Peros Banhos. One day, we promise, you'll swim in our lagoon. In 2010, the British declared our waters a marine park, as if fish mattered more than our right to fish. But we know the truth. The ocean remembers us. When storms churn the Indian Ocean, we say it's our ancestors raging. We don't want pity. We want our graves respected. We want to mend our roofs, replant our gardens, and teach our children the old songs. Let the world hear this. We are not ghosts. We are Chagossians, and we will go home. This story, it mirrors the testimonies of Chagossians like Charlesia Alexis and Olivier Bancoul, who still carry the keys to homes they were forced to abandon. Their fight continues. If this is your first time hearing about this, please like and subscribe. And Tell me in the comments if this reminds you of any current situations worldwide.